What's up, guys? Chris here, back again with another video on the channel. In today's video, I want to show you guys how I'm going to trade this week in a market that is uncertain about what may happen next. We're going to talk about a few things with Black Friday, and we're going to talk about, some of the things we could see on the market on Monday. So, before we get into the video today, if you guys can, drop a like on the video. Let's hit 100 likes. I would appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here. Turn the notification bell on as well. Get involved with our Discord. Free guides, free trading tips, all in there for you guys. And then get involved with us over on the Twitch channel, which is huge. Getting involved in both channels would be awesome. So, reason why I'm looking at a guy like Nathan Ake today. Now, we're about to get our second wave of Squad Battle Reward supply. Now, what happens here is you see the initial buyback after Squad Battle Rewards, but the market then tends to dip. So, for example, this Zaha, if I show you the graph on him, right, he went to 224 after Squad Battles after being down at like 210 to 215. He went up right away and then dropped again. He's now down at 210. And I can show you the graph here. So Squad Battle Rewards is about 7 p.m., okay? 7 p.m. So you see how he's been selling at like 210, 211, 209, right? Now he's starting to get bought up at 220, 220, 220, 220, 220, 225. Pretty consistent, right? You can see after Squad Battle Rewards, people are buying. Now, what ends up happening is people then drop off because they're going off the game, they're going to sleep, and the market power is just gone. So cards tend to go a little bit lower later on the nighttime, and not lower to the point where you could have gone in at a better time. But a guy like Zaha here, right? And I'm going to try to find another one because I want to try to get him at 205 if I can. And it looks like he's at 211. So in a couple hours time, people are going to start waking up and they're going to start buying some stuff back. And the market's going to get more coins. And that's why he's going to go a little bit higher in his fluctuation. So knowing that he does sell at 225, I'm going to try to get one at like 206, 207. And that's about 7, 8K a card by doing that. And that's what I'm going to be doing a lot of with trading. Is going to be a lot of fluctuations, looking at bids, and just mastering the fluctuations, specifically on rule breaker cards. This is another thing I'm going to be doing is rule breaker trading. I'm going to buy bulks. So you look at this guy like Royce here, okay? He's 450. This, in my opinion, you guys should really start to master the market sales history because this shows you what they've been selling at. So if I look here, what was the last time he sold at 480, right? Last time he sold at 470 was 7 p.m., which was about 6 hours ago. 473, 470, 472, 483, 485, 489, 480, 497. So this guy does sell at 490 and 480. So we would go to a guy like that for Royce, and we would try to find like a 440 to pop up. And at some point in the daytime, this guy just absolutely spikes up because of the lack of supply he actually has on the market. So he's 459 right there, so it's not low enough for us to obviously buy. But if you take a look at his supply, he literally has no supply to 480. So, when EU wakes up, this guy could very well easily get bought up. Now, when it comes to, today on the market, like what's going to possibly happen with the market today, I think the market is going to do well after 6 p.m. Now, we obviously have in the back of our minds this base icon pack. Now, if they don't release the base icon today, I don't think they're going to release it this week. I personally don't see them releasing it anyway. I really think that it's part of swaps, and that's why I'm going to just trade like normally. I'm just going to invest like normally. As you can see on my transfer list, we have a lot of Thomas Partey's. We'll get into that in a little bit. But I'm going to trade and invest the same way that I've been doing because I like to trade, whether it's tech avion, whether it's fluctuation trading, whether it's icon trading. I'm going to still be able to trade in this market. So I'm not going to let this icon SBC, linger in the back of my mind. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to be able to trade and hopefully make a little bit of money in the process. I want to hit 10 mil by the end of by Friday so we can have 10 mil before Black Friday. But I don't see the base icon coming today, and if it doesn't, what you're gonna see happen is the market's gonna do very well after 6 p.m. in my opinion, because what people will do is they are going to buy teams, right? They're going to buy players for objectives, right? the market's going to be so stable after 6 p.m. today, and that's why you guys can possibly buy into this market, especially if there's any panic going on, before 6 p.m. That's something I'd be looking out for on the Monday. We did see a little bit of panic on Sunday before 6. So if I were you guys, I would pay attention to any road to the final card or any of these like top tier not top tier informs, like the lower tier informs that have, they're not going to get re-released into the best of team of the week. But, guys like Griezmann, guys like Perisic, guys like Davies, if they drop for whatever reason today before 6 p.m. because of panic, right? If they're just relatively low, what I can guarantee you is that if the base icon does not come out, these guys will be higher after 6 p.m. than they are before. So that's something to keep in mind if you ever wanted to buy one for a team this week. This could be an opportunity before 6 to buy some of these guys. And also trade, depending on how low they do drop, if there is any sort of panic. Another thing you could look at doing today, and we mentioned a little bit, was, index 86s. If you take a look, man, these guys, right, you go to 184 here, okay, it goes all the way up to 192. Now, after the content drop, nothing happens, right? So they drop down again. Now, you look like they're certainly trying to get back up a little bit. They're at 183 right now, but I expect it to go back to this number. So if you have any 86s that are kind of like on the top down, for example, there's a Verratti is 14K. For whatever reason, he's 14, but before that, if I take a look, right, he was 14.5. He's hit 14.7, right? So if you take a look at him at 13, right, you could probably list tomorrow, before 6 p.m. around like 14.7, 15, and you might make a little bit of coins like that. So I would expect fodder to probably do that every single day until people kind of give it a rest and they don't think the base icon's coming out. But like I said to you guys, I don't personally think it's going to come out. Another thing I'm going to do today in terms of making coins is going to be in this next wave of squad battle supply, like we were kind of talking about to begin with, is look at these lower budget, Prem players, because if you look at the objective for Hector Bellerin, you need to use all Prem players. Now, they show you need to use them in the managerial masterpiece. So if I show you guys in the friendly section what the requirements are to actually enter this, you have to have a max overall team of 77, which means that guys like Tomori and guys like Ake, because they are needed for Prem teams for that objective, they should go up a little bit today as long as we don't get any supply onto the market. So what you guys can do today is probably Tech Avion trade with these guys. You know the drill when it comes to Tech Avion. You buy them at, a couple thousand coins under their current price. Like I say, Maximin, for example, would be an opportunity to really lazy sell these guys today because a lot of people are going to be buying for teams, and I think this is an opportunity here to do this. So he's at 14K right here. I would try to look for about, 13K. Try to list for like 16. Like that would be like my ideal price point to sell the card at. And, these guys may rise a little bit after 6 as well. Now, what I will say to you guys, though, is get out before 6 p.m. on Tuesday, because we are going to be getting the UCL marquee matchups this week. And we'll have a video tomorrow night kind of talking about what to look out for during UCL marquee matchups. But, this is the sort of stuff that I'll be doing today, along with not just doing it with guys like, say, Maximin or Tomori or Ake or even a guy like Fred. I'd be looking to do it with our normal suspects, right? Guys like Lucas Moura, for example, who we picked up at 24K for both of them. If you find like 23.5, 24, you guys can be selling at like 27, right? Now that I should have bought, by the way. I don't know how I missed that. But trying to find at 23.5, 24K, selling at 27. Like that's the idea behind Tech Avion with a chem style or a position change, and better just having both on there would also be insane. To lazy sell these guys at 2, 3, 4K above their current price, depending on how greedy you want to get. You can make a lot of coins, right? So we're going to pick another Lucas up there at 24. We're going to lazy sell it at 27 too, which right there is about 2,000 coins around there. So that's the sort of things that we're going to be doing this week. I'll probably be doing icons as well, which is pretty much, self-explanatory, kind of doing my normal filters, trading on the companion app, trading on the web app with the icon market, doing some of the console icon market as well. Like I said, Tech Avion, inform trading, and looking at fluctuations. Another thing I would expect with the market this week is to probably see these guys continue to rise in price. Squad Rewards actually did not drop their prices at all. Guys like Insigne, although Insigne actually is down a little bit right now. He is 92k. He was just at 97.5, so he is dropping a little bit right now. But what you will expect with this is that if he hits a low point today, like in the next couple hours, he's then going to rebound back up, and probably more after 6 p.m. depending on the content we got. So like I said to you guys, the content is everything. If we don't get any content today, which is normally what happens on a Monday, we don't normally get that much content on Mondays, you will see the market do pretty well in terms of rebounds on special cards, out of pack cards. A guy like the Pie here actually is kind of tempting me because he's 106,000 coins, right? If I take a look at where he was, right, he was 115, 112, down to 102, back to like 108, and then he went to 110 after squad battles, and now he's down to 106 again. And you guys might say to yourselves, like, this is like no, like, there's just no profit margins in this. And I'm just thinking to myself, well, let's go take a look first, right? So you got 105, 105, 105. A lot of 105s. All I need is a 101, okay? All I need is a 101, and I can sell for 110, 111 tomorrow when the market gradually rises after 6 p.m. Like I said to you guys, I'm not going to, trade in fear or invest in fear. I don't think this SBC is coming. That's my personal belief. I think it is going to be because of swaps. And the reason why they had to add it to the code is because, they had to put the different requirements in for those swaps, right? The swaps are going to require, and that's what the middle icon came out with it, by the way. The middle icon and the baby icon are both in the same swap. So I think it's going to be, right, like the 15 slots for the middle icon and then maybe 9 slots for the babies. With icons this week, I would expect the icon market to kind of slowly drop a little bit by little bit. If we look at icon index right here, it is up a little bit from where it was, like at its lowest point at 98. But if you take the daily graph, right, it was 117 points on November 5th. November 12th, it was 116 almost. It's almost down 20 points. There's a lot of waiting when it comes to, icons. So for me, what I would do in terms of guys that you think are going to rebound heavy on Black Friday, and my plan on Black Friday, we'll talk about it, by the way. Tomorrow's video is going to be my plan for Black Friday, what I'm going to be doing on that day. All you got to do is go to PGP page, all right, go to version, go to all icons, and then just see the most games played on whatever icons are out there. So like Zola's 85 has the most games played. Laurent Blanc, right? I can see this guy absolutely flying. Even Luis Hernandez, right? Guys that were like literally, and right here, he was 685k. Last week he was 600. He's now down to almost 500. I would really take a look at buying icons on that Friday in the panic, or at least picking a price that you like over the next couple of days, as they probably will drop a little bit more. I think these guys will drop into Black Friday. A little rise on Thursday, but nothing crazy like we saw last week. The gold metas, again, you'll probably see the rise on them today. If we look at the popular page, we should see these gold metas continue to rise. There is going to be a second window in about 30 minutes where these guys are going to start dropping again, which I'm going to maybe pick some up. Like I said, I'm not going to, I'm going to trade. I'm going to make a lot of money in this market. And as long as the base icon doesn't come out, we're going to absolutely make a ton of profits. So looking at guys like Werner, look at Gomez, Rashford, Son, Pogba, Aubameyang, guys like you can quick flip. In terms of like Black Friday, guys like Salah, guys like Mane, guys like Neymar, and Mbappe, they're going to probably go up a lot after Black Friday, in my opinion. I think there's so many people that are probably waiting for these cards on that Black Friday. So there's a lot to like handle in this video. Hector Bellerin's an interesting one as well. Last thing I want to point out in this video, but I bought a lot of Partey's Wants to Watch. Now, if you look at the price difference between Partey's Inform and Partey's Wants to Watch, Partey's Inform right now is 157,000, which that'll get bought. If you look at the Wants to Watch, I know he's injured, but it's only like a 10k difference. That, for me, if the Inform gets pushed up a little bit further, this Wants to Watch has to rise with it. So I bought a few at like 165 to 170, and I could so see this going to like 190s this week, because this is a card that, people are going to need to link with Bellerin. People are going to want that green link. And Bellerin is not that, difficult to achieve. People will get that done this week. So a guy like Partey, in my opinion, is going to be a very, very good flip I think maybe not till Thursday, but definitely on Wednesday I'm gonna probably cash out on a guy like that. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it when it comes to just, you know, the overall market, what's gonna happen this week. I don't even know what I'm gonna title the video, but hopefully you guys did enjoy the video today. Make sure you guys do drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll talk to you guys in the video soon. Peace out.